Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, yes, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Big Lala is very much in the building. Yes, we all know about how 2021 yes actually brought out lots of superstars. One of them, of course, we know Buju did well with lots of collaborations with Timaya, with Ladipo, and a couple of other people. Yes, 2021 as well brought out someone who we all know as the one-eyed. You know the way is it, one-eyed. Ruga is the man of the moment as well. Two, major EPs back to back. Yeah. That one we got Bounce, we got Yepa, and a couple of other, even Abu Dhabi as well, and this one Snapchat, and Dior as well, doing really well. Ruga, I watched Ruga in a lot of shows in December 2020, and I can tell you this boy's got energy, he's got a talent, he's got his stage presence as well. Everything all in one package. And shout out to the Prince, found Rema, got him prepared for the big stage, found Ruga, got him prepared for the big stage as well. And it's really amazing. Yes, that one, Pandemic, the EP, first one, we know he also got that one, the second wave, the EP as well. Ruga is really doing well with Dior. Yeah. But as Wizkid forgive forgive Solo.
Even Solo, we never even. Do you know who the Solo is?
Solo is saying that Wizkid no go blow.
But have you
Solo
seen,
said,
I know we hear it from the song, but have you seen Solo before?
I've not seen Solo before, but I know Solo is no joke like that.
If you say we self, there was never a Solo buzz. Everybody likes to paint you told me I couldn't make it, but now I've made it kind of story. Yeah. But yeah,
but do you think Wizkid has actually forgiven those that actually doubted his talent at that time?
Doubt that.
You think it's cool with them?
I doubt.
I remember he mentioned was it him or someone mentioned Rugged Man at the time, or someone pursued someone out of the studio or something. I think it was Wiz. I don't know. Not very sure, but I know Rugged Man was mentioned at the time. Now Ruga is also having the same narrative right now. Some days ago, Ruga said, I remember back in 2019, just 3 years ago, I reached out to a producer. I told him I don't have money, but you please just hear me out. Baba no grill. Now in day my DM the yarn dust. Please, my people, how should I reply him? Now, please help me. Now, this was on Twitter, not on Instagram, where people carry celebrities and worship them and everything. It's got a lot of backlash, a lot of response and everything. So it says self-entitlement is one of the biggest enemies of a recording artist. You aren't entitled to free music production. Pay your music producer their money and royalties. No one came to this world to be a slave. Go and learn music production if you can't afford it. Now, before we even go to the other tweets, there are two sides to this. Yeah. Ruga wanted help. Now, the producer, being a producer, should he actually have said, you know what, this guy, make I help you so that we can all blow together? Or you think Ruga was even entitled at the time or even now that he's talking about it?
Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. The approach, well, if Ruga approached someone while he was nothing, while he wasn't signed to anybody, and obviously perhaps it will still be very young. Yeah. Then let's say he'll be like 20. How old is he right now? 22 now. So this was when he was 20, 19, turning 20. You approach a producer. So please just hear me out. He was shooting his shot, right? And he got rejected, right? That producer, if I was him, I would get shamed, because there's no way I'm going back to somebody I had rejected while he was nothing. I'm going back to him to say, well, yeah, let's work together now.
But do you think now in my DM the yarn does? You think this guy actually is saying let's work together?
Yes, no. Why not? Why would Ruga bring it to? Obviously, he wants to brother. He said it now. I don't have money. Now yes, now that's what it means. The guy is coming back to work with Ruga. If you rejected him in the first place while it was nothing, while it was unknown, you didn't even decide to check, whether this guy get potential. Maybe I can just help him out. Even if I can't do much, give him a free production, at least so that you don't know the future. People say that a lot. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? Why didn't you help him out then? If you really did care about his talent, you didn't even give him a chance. You didn't let him freestyle, you didn't hear a sound, you didn't even see for yourself whether this is something, you would have cost the guy nothing, right? But you can't come back to the same person because he's now big and people know him and say you want to work with him. Nah, it doesn't work like that. There's a reason you rejected me. You were supposed to be part of my story then, and you did not do me. You didn't do me well, and now you want to work with me. Obviously, I don't need you now. So go and please stay in your lane.
One thing also I'm just actually getting from this Ruga's tweet is I told him I don't have money, but you should just hear me out. More like I'm not saying you should produce for me.
Please just I'm just interested in showing you my talent.
Yeah, let me just show you if you are impressed or something.
Yeah.
They say Baba no grill. But do you think the backlash Ruga is getting is actually justifiable?
No, it's nonsense, because I was following the whole thing and I'm like, seriously, is it the same tweet I read? Because it's nonsense. Nobody is saying Ruga refused to pay someone. Obviously, he was broke, he had no money. If you're broke and you have no money and you're a musician, you will go about every other way to get what you want to do, even at no cost. Yeah. You don't have money, you don't have money.
No two ways about it.
There's no two ways about it. So, on a normal day, if you don't have money and you reach out to people, you're expecting them to help you. Yeah. Or to assist you, right? You're not going to them that you want to pay. You don't have the money. So nobody said Ruga was entitled to other people. Nah, he didn't. He didn't get the assistance and he moved on. And thank God he met somebody else who believed in him. Do you think he paid a Don Jazzy or the Prince to hear him out? No, heck no. He didn't pay them. He did his thing with them and they saw talent and then yes, they invested in him. And that's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, this one says all the upcoming artists in your DM and comment section, how many of them have you responded to for free collaboration? If the guy holding bar, na nonsense you tweet, to be honest. We could not leave this Nollywood script alone. You don't cast and you know funny again. Now, two things.
Yeah.
Two angles. Ruga, this guy is saying artists and Ruga's mentions and everything. How many of them has he helped? And what if that producer actually has money to say, Ruga, I have this thing here. Make I come. And
then it's Ruga's choice to say yes or no. If by the looks of it, does it look like the producer has the money that wants to pay? Exactly. At the end of it all, if Ruga wanted to do it, I mean, people already advised that yes, of course, there are several ways you can go about things so that you don't sound a certain way. Of course, people handle things differently. I saw someone said, "Oh, you should have just told the guy your fee and leave it at that." Yeah. You would understand. You will get the cue. From telling you get, but producer that rejected you and you come back. If you want to go straight to the point and say, okay, I have this budget too. I want you to be on this track. Are you down for a yes or no? Leave it at that as business. Don't try to form any sort of familiarity like you didn't reject me 2 years ago when I had nothing. So it's not. I don't think it's a script. Ruga did. He said his piece and that was it. The same way Ruga was reacting like that, it's the same way I know for a fact someone like Rema would have reacted. Yes. Or even worse. Yeah. Please, if you did not nothing have to do with my story and you rejected me while I was still nothing. Please, when I'm something, don't come. Please stay your lane.
Anyways, what do you think about this one? How many of them have you responded to for free collaboration?
Does he know this? Has he been in his DM? Does he know how many artists that have been there? So Ruga right now that is still getting his career up, is that his focus? He's not even a, what's it called? He's structured up the kind of person he is. He's not independent. So even if he decides, I want to help somebody, he can't do that. He can't even do that. He's well structured up to the core. So make this guy go sit down. He carried the whole matter for him.
Hear you out because my papa opened the studio for him. So I say bad man looking good in the air, bad man dragged to the core. I mean, he was getting really, really dragged on, social media. Someone said upcoming artists go through the worst in the industry. Nobody believes until someone believes. The Prince Maven, na man you be.
Exactly the tweet.
I mean,
did you even after this? Did you watch the studio freestyle he did to this whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, I saw.
Mad.
Only human.
Who gives a shit what anybody thinks? Mad. See the maddest freestyle he now did. To this whole scenario, make him release this song, make you know, say you no go blow. That actually, what you call him? You go sing am. People will form say they'll be looking for.
So you are with Ruga on this?
I'm with Ruga 100%. 100%. So obviously, what I mean is, obviously, there are several ways you can decide to be modest, right? And you can decide not to be modest. Nobody's concerned. If you choose either of them, I'm fine with it. Obviously, I would react a different way. I'll be like, oh, but you forgot me. Okay, I'll leave it as business and do it that way. That's me. But doesn't mean that's the only way to go. There are several ways to arrive at a mass answer for any question you get. So this is his own way of dealing with it.
Why do you think people are saying Ruga should have ignored instead of bringing it to Twitter? Do you think
his
that was an error by
content,
him?
his content now, see the kind of engagement he got now, and we are talking about Ruga. So there's no publicity, there's nothing like bad publicity now. In these people's eyes now, they are dragging, but it's successful for Ruga over the weekend. That yes, I trended over the weekend. They said I did this. So if you're an entertainer and people are not talking about you, then you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. And word of advice from Tubaba and who was it? If somebody, MI was it? That MI song. If nobody's talking about you, you're not doing anything. So the fact that people are talking about you, then you're doing something. So right now,
your thought on that one, Ruga, the producer situation on Twitter, the tweet that caused a whole lot of trouble. Ruga getting dragged to the core. Bad man looking good in Dior. Of course, Ruga was really getting
I don't drag anything when I go sit down.
Twitter. Big Lala thinks, you know what? Let Ruga be. He has a choice to actually post or not, and he has a choice to reject it or not. And Asiwaju Larry, you don't even know how many artists are in his DM, so you can't even say if he's helping them or not. And this guy is actually structured up, so best believe that one. Let's have your thoughts on everything Ruga, the tweet. Who exactly is right? The producer that went to his DM or Ruga that brought it out openly? Who exactly should be getting dragged to the core on this one? Let's have your thought. Put everything down below. We'll see you on the very next one. Please stay safe and keep watching this. Peace.